Hi, me Momo, davidspackage, and welcome back to Anachronox. So, just to riggedy recap, Boots and Grumpos and Pal have left Anachronox behind and come here to board passage to planet Sunder, where Grumpos wants to meet a Mystech scientist. Center Station is a relatively small space station in orbit around Center 1, which is the spiky hollow shell that surrounds Anachronox, and from here you can catch various Center Spike jumps to other parts of the galaxy.
What's the plan, Stan?
We need to buy 2 tickets to Sunder and get this show on the road.
Hey, how about a quick pit stop at the red light district while we're here?
Will you pull that chin out of the gutter and put your mind to business? Bell Curves on Sunder is much classier.
Yeah, it's kind of like Grand Central. Snitch. So I tried locking the frame rate at the start of this recording session like I mentioned, hoping to iron out the occasional stuttery walking animations or background characters suddenly shooting across the screen. But when I do that and also record footage, the animations all take on a weird jitter. So I guess Fraps doesn't like it much. I'm afraid we'll have to take the glitches in stride. Still might be a good idea to lock the frame rate if you're playing by yourself, though. Get comfortable here because Center Station will be our travel hub for the rest of the game. We'll be coming back here in between visiting other planets and places. Well, it was nice knowing you. Trader bots are spread all over Center Station, and I still don't really get what their point is. They sell a few items which all seem to have no purpose whatsoever, and they also buy them back. Quite possibly it might turn out that they all buy and sell at different prices and you can turn a tiny profit if you trade between them. I think the items they sell occasionally drop from enemies. They also buy your life flower petals, but those are pretty rare and I'm gonna want to hang on to those. Oh, here's the shuttle for Sunder. Let's investigate. Oh. There's a hacking port here, but we need Scientific Association credential specs from somewhere. Let's ask this nerd for help. Uh-huh. Got it. Of course. Textbook. Anything else? Okay, So we need to get some clothes to make us look more like scientists. We need scientific association credentials. We need some tickets for the shuttle. And then we need to get past this brain bouncer. There's a shopping list. Oh my god, it is the Beatles! Someone on the writing staff was a Beatles fan. Sorry, in hindsight, it probably wasn't necessary to hear out all of their dialogue. Yeah, watch it with that. I know. I think Tom Hall wrote a pretty hefty design bible for Anachronox. Pretty much any planet or species of alien that gets named is used pretty consistently, even when it's just in incidental dialogue like this. Yeah, waiting sucks. Okay. I can always use it to throw away my gum. Well, I don't know who to believe in this. Yeah, genocide's a tough topic. I like how they don't really explain what Matrix Zero is, but it's still clear enough from the context that it's some virtual reality thing. Come to think of it, the Matrix movie did come out 2 years before Anachronox, so I guess that would be obvious either way. Let's get out of the station hall and see if we can't just buy some tickets. Oh hey, Detective Ruck's up here. So, now he's on the trail of a Tetra smuggler who he suspects has made a break for Center Station's red light district to sell off his Tetra. Only because he can't leave the area right now, he's asking Boots to track the guy down. Also because Boots was probably headed for the red light district anyway. Well, we can do that. Besides, there might be another nice reward in it for us. Gotcha. Oh, is that Mr. Proc now? Guess he's arguing about ticket prices again to that poor droid. If you happen to forget to do something back on Anachronox, you still have a chance here to buy a ticket back. Yeah, like the scientist said, there's no tickets available for purchase. We're gonna have to find a different way to get them. Behold the sweeping sights. Quite some exploring ahead. Let's see if this friendly PAX officer can give us directions. Nope. Maybe he's friendlier to Pal. Grumpos? Well, at least he's an equal opportunity violent maniac. It's going down, man. On we go. There's a lot of people to talk to on Center Station. Many of them not necessary, but as usual, they do have some fun stuff to say. Well, that sounds like a terrific opportunity. Oh, I'm gonna get so much spam now. What's going on over here? A lot of hands-on business dealing going on around this station. The Center Station Gold Deluxe Palatial Royal Penthouse Suites. That's a mouthful. Try me, Dick. One loony short, jackass. I don't think this guy is supposed to be floating in midair like this, but 9 times out of 10 when I come in here, it happens. I don't mind. He seems to be kind of a hotel manager type, so it's kind of appropriate that he's so full of himself he's floating. The lady on the couch is an art dealer with quite a lengthy bit of dialogue, but it's not terribly interesting aside from her model kind of spazzing out. Still, keep her in mind. I love these little overheard conversations. Another scientist. This guy has a ticket for Sunder, but he's having doubts about actually going. If we could give him a reason to stay... You sure could, buddy. Well, let's move on through the comments area. Nice shirt. Ah, this guy might lead us to a ticket scalper. Talk to a guy called Goat Knife in the shadows near the entrance to the station. Center Station is, I guess, kind of a grand central for the universe. Not really big enough, I'd say, but maybe we're just looking at a small part of it. The Center Station Theoretical Science Museum. Might want to check that out. You can stop walking now, dude. I guess that explains why loonies are still around. So, if you haven't noticed yet, the orange, one-eyed aliens are Corticans from planet Cortica. They seem to have some planet-wide tech company called Corticom, which is constantly screwing the competition by rushing out cheaper alternatives to their technology. It's made them pretty unpopular. Seems like they're a very tech and trade-savvy people overall. You'll find that there's a bunch of recurring brand names in, for instance, the weapons and shield cells our guys carry, like Corticom and Vistin. Ah, let's go inside. There's a database of theoretical science in this computer, but right now we cannot access it. Luckily, there's a hacking port. Pal? Do it, little buddy. Here's an easy one. Yes, yes. Yay! Scientific credential specs. Well, useful. That's one problem solved. Whoops, sorry. Getting kind of into that. Let's check out the exhibit while we're here. There's some extensive panels of text explaining these exhibits. Pause the video if you feel like reading them. The ones on the tachyon decay detector here will be of interest later. Man, I love interactive science exhibits. Whee! Whoops. This one about the Tantasil anti-gravity ring is kind of interesting too. Coming soon, Mystech Mayhem. I guess they're trying to get people interested in Mystech over here as well. Alright, we've taken in enough culture. Back to the hunt for tickets. Ugh. Yes, excuse you. The use of made-up slang in this game is pretty great, and it shines in these bits of bizarre business jargon. But the best thing is that it makes plenty of sense if you read it for a bit. They're not just tossing out silly turns of phrase. Well, we've made a circle. Let's see. Near the entrance, in the shadows. Ah. Hey, coat knife. Clowns. I recall seeing a clown. Let's head up to the second level.